Are you working hard but not seeing results? It's frustrating, right? You're putting in the hours, the effort, but it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. What if I told you that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts? This is the secret of the 80-20th rule, also known as the Pareto Principle. And today, I'll show you how to use it to be more productive while working less. We're talking about working smarter, not harder. Imagine achieving more in less time, feeling less stressed, and actually seeing the results you deserve. We're diving deep into the 80-20th rule, breaking it down with real-life examples, and I'm giving you actionable steps to implement it in your own life. Stick around until the end for some serious productivity hacks that will change the way you work. Now, you might be wondering, where did this whole 80-20th thing even come from? Well, it all started with an Italian economist named Vilfredo Pareto, back in the late 1800s. He noticed that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by just 20% of the population, and as he dug deeper, he realized this imbalance wasn't a fluke, it was a pattern. Pareto found that this 80-20th ratio popped up everywhere. For example, roughly 80% of peas in a garden come from just 20% of the pea pods. See, the 80-20th rule isn't just about wealth distribution, it's a fundamental principle that applies to almost every aspect of life and business. Think about it, 80% of your sales probably come from 20% of your clients, right? Or how about this? 80% of your happiness likely comes from just 20% of your activities. It's about identifying those vital few things that truly matter and focusing your energy on them. When it comes to your productivity, it means that a significant chunk, like 80% of your results, come from just 20% of your tasks. That's huge, right? Think about all the time and energy you might be wasting on things that don't actually move the needle. For students, this could be spending hours memorizing every single detail for an exam, when focusing on key concepts and practice problems would yield far better results. Or for those of you building a business, this could mean pouring hours into social media, when in reality, it's your email list or those targeted ads that are bringing in the big bucks. The key to unlocking your true potential is to identify and prioritize that crucial 20%. Okay, now that you understand the power of the 80-20th rule, let's talk about how to actually apply it to your life and work. It's all about working smarter, not harder, remember? Step 1 is to identify your 20%, those high-impact tasks that are actually moving the needle for you. Grab a pen and paper, or open up a spreadsheet, and start by writing down all your tasks, everything you do in a day or week. Don't hold back, get it all out there. Now look at that list and ask yourself, which of these tasks are truly essential? Which ones directly contribute to my biggest goals? Circle those high-impact tasks, that's your 20%. Next up, it's time to eliminate or delegate the remaining 80%. These are the tasks that are draining your time and energy without generating significant results. Be ruthless here. Can you eliminate some tasks altogether? Are there tasks you can delegate to someone else? Think about it. If you could free up 80% of your time by eliminating or delegating those low-impact tasks, imagine what you could achieve with that extra time and energy. Now, for the 20% of tasks that truly matter, it's time to automate and prioritize. This is where you optimize your workflow for maximum efficiency. Look for ways to automate repetitive tasks using tools and technology. Time blocking is your best friend here. Block out specific times in your day or week dedicated to your 20% tasks. And don't be afraid to say no to distractions and requests that pull you away from your high-impact work. The 80-20th rule is all about identifying what truly moves the needle and ruthlessly focusing on those high-impact activities. Chapter 3. 80-20ths, Superstars' Real-Life Success Stories. Now you might be thinking, Graham, this 80-20th thing sounds great in theory, but does it actually work in the real world? You bet it does. In fact, some of the most successful people on the planet have built their empires on this very principle. Let's take a look at Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, two of the wealthiest and most influential figures in the world. They're not known for micromanaging every little detail. They focus on the big picture, on those key decisions that have the most significant impact on their businesses and investments. Or how about Elon Musk? The guy's a productivity machine running multiple billion-dollar companies like Tesla and SpaceX. How does he do it? By ruthlessly delegating tasks that don't fall within his zone of genius and focusing his energy on innovation and strategy. And it's not just the billionaires of the world who benefit from the 80/20 rule. I've seen it transform the lives of everyday people, like freelancers, who double their income by focusing on high-paying clients instead of spreading themselves thin with small gigs. Chapter 4. Your 80/20 Challenge. Alright, now it's time to put this knowledge into action. I've given you the tools, now it's up to you to use them. This is your 80/20 Challenge. First, identify your 20%. What are the tasks, activities, or areas of your life that are truly moving the needle? Write them down. Second, eliminate or delegate the remaining 80%. Those time-wasting, energy-draining activities, get them off your plate. And finally, automate and prioritize your 20%. Chapter 5. Unlocking Your Potential. The 80/20 Lifestyle. The 80/20 rule isn't just a productivity hack, it's a lifestyle. It's about making conscious choices about where you invest your time, energy, and resources. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values and priorities. Think about your relationships. Are you investing your time in relationships that bring you joy and support, or are you spread thin, trying to please everyone? Apply the 80/20 rule to your finances. Are you focusing on increasing your income streams or just trying to cut back on lattes? Outro: work less, achieve more. So there you have it, the 80/20 rule in a nutshell. Remember, it's not about working yourself to the bone, it's about being strategic, identifying what truly matters, and focusing your energy there. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more productivity hacks and life-changing tips.